Morning everyone, and welcome to day 5, which is Alesund. I'm not quite sure how to say it still. So it's a bit later. It's nearly 10 o'clock actually. We've had a nice relaxed start to the day. We've decided that we're going to just today get off the boat and have a little wander around. So we just grabbed a late breakfast and are about to take a nice saunter through town, pop in some shops. We may end up walking up there, but we may not because it's quite far. It's like 450 steps. So after yesterday, my legs and feet are very tired, so I might not want to do that. But yeah, so we're going to have a little wander around town. We've got an Ada cruise ship in port with us at the same time. Ada Nova. Seems to be as big as us actually. It's quite a big ship. So you're very well directed to the town centre with follow the steps. Hopefully. Anyway, we haven't done it yet. We'll let you know. Follow the green footsteps. Follow the green footsteps. Kind of like follow the yellow brick road. So the footsteps stopped. That makes more sense. After about 100 metres. We are by the town hall though, so I guess it's kind of the centre. But it's not far away at all. Kate and I both just said at exactly the same time. It's kind of like Bruges. Got all the boats, got like the stone buildings coming up to the water. And if you want to see what Bruges is like, you can go back and watch our September series. Very cool. There's some people stand-up paddleboarding over in the harbour. Makes much more sense to do it in the harbour than the open sea. Bit chilly though. Not quite the same as the shop at the Magic Kingdom, but it's the same name. Memento Mori. Oh yeah. Don't know if you guys can see, but let's try and put the polarised lenses on, see if that helps. Ah, so many fish. So Alesund seems to be quite a hilly town, as in like you can see the roof of this building here and the crest of this hill. So it goes up and down. It's quite nice to walk around though. The building's pretty. But it's all relatively new because I think there was a fire that ripped through it in like early 1900s, was it? I think something like that. They have had lots of fires. Oh, a little bandstand. Oh, pretty. All the fridge magnets of Alesund. No. Not quite a Christmas ornament. No. Oh, what are these? Pretty. Don't say Alesund. This one says Merry Christmas. Greetings from Norway. No. We struck gold. Alesund. You see, we just got to the top of the hill and then we're going to go back down again. We are not going up there. It's very, very high. There are a lot of people climbing up there. But success with the Christmas ornament shopping, like that's like the first shop we looked in. Hit the jackpot. They had actually some others. They had little magnets and key rings. That looked pretty cool too, but they're not Christmas ornaments. It's not quite the same. But did it. 79 krona works out to about £5, I think. £6. It's not bad. Here's the train. We might get it later. We'll see. Who doesn't love a land train? we decided to stop at Valakar Conditor and Bakery. There's some very nice looking cakes. So that's some school bread. And pancakes. So we ended up getting the brown sugar pancake. There was a cheese one. We didn't fancy that. It's really nice, kind of cakey, pancake kind of thing. And we also got a school bread, which is really nice. It's super coconutty though, and the custard inside is quite tasty too. But really enjoyable.
Sugar or brown cheese?
Well, that's a very good point actually. Sugar, just sugar, and brown cheese. I don't know what brown cheese is. Hi, it's a very nice cake. Just having some cakey breakfast. Yeah. That's a bit of custard in the middle, lots of icing on the outside. So I don't feel like you need to see me eat. It's very good school bread. And the coffee's really nice too. School bread's got a nice sweet coating on it too. That was a very nice refreshing coffee and cake, really tasty. They didn't have oat milk though, so they ran out, unfortunately. So if you are looking for alternative milk, make sure you check before you sit down and get a drink. Anyway, I'm just going to continue our wander around now. So you do get some cool views of Iona in Alesund. Slightly obscured by other boats, but pretty cool. And then further down is Iona Nova. But very cool. I reckon they are very chilly. It isn't warm today. I think it was like 8-9 degrees or something, Mr. Captain said. And being out in that water, getting splashed, that's going to be cold.
Colder than we were in the ribs.
True. We were pretty cold in the ribs by the end. Well, we had a lovely little wander around Alesund, and then we've just been chilling on the boat for a little bit. Played some board games, sat in our conservatory. I lost though. Kate beat me. She's better than me at that game. It was a very nice relaxing day. We're going to head up to the buffet, see what they've got for lunch, and then maybe go watch Wonka this afternoon. We've already seen it, but it is quite an entertaining film, and so that's. There's not a lot else to do on the boat during the day if you're not getting off and doing excursions though. So. Just something to bear in mind. So we're on the why not? On the quaint deck, they put a little netting around, so that and then the little gap in between the glass bits as well. So it's hard to throw the rings out. Oh, not bad. 1 point, maybe 2. That scores a nil point. Are we saying that's touching the line? Independent adjudicator says... Oh, I don't think it's touching the line. Very good. Oh, wrong flip-flop. Right, so we have had a lovely afternoon, just chilling and relaxing on the boat. We've not done much, just wandered around, soaked up some of the sun. We had quite a nice sunny afternoon, to be honest. Sat up in the beachcomber pool and some other bits and pieces. And then we've just... setting sail from Alesund now. Such a beautiful sail out. Yeah, so we are going to enjoy sailaway now. So, just had an awesome sail away from Alesund. It's beautiful scenery all the way out, and we got changed. Ready for dinner. So we've got dinner at the beach house in 45 minutes, so we're going to head up there. Maybe go to the bar first though, because there's a hello. It's quite windy out here. There's a drink I haven't tried in Anderson's yet, so we might pop down there and try that first. Also, this little tiny magnet on the microphone, it's really hard to find. like, especially when like there's magnetic stuff around. So it fell off the mic, and then we spent like 10 minutes looking for it. It was stuck to the metal bed frame. At least we found it though. On our way to some drinks. This is a real test of the wind muff. Like, it's properly windy. Hopefully it's doing a good job. We shall see. Ooh, that's windy. So I wasn't very good at keeping you all updated on what we were doing here. Sorry about that. But obviously we've gone to dinner at the beach house here, and I will give you a review of all the food and show you what it was a bit later on in the video. So after I finished eating, I noticed that this had a cactus stem on the glass. That's really neat. Hear the sound build as we go into the silent disco. Yeah, 10 points to whoever can guess the song the fastest. If you guess Love Shack, you're right. And if anyone guessed the other song was Living La Vida Loca, you win. It's gonna start raining, man. Oh, right. So we have had a lovely evening. I think we left you just as we were going for dinner at the beach house. So the beach house is actually just in the side bit of the buffet. So, like, the ambience isn't necessarily amazing because, you know, you just sat in the buffet. But the food was really, really good, actually. I think it's about a £10 cover charge. And then there's a number of items on the menu that are an extra charge on top of that. We had, for starter, we had the salmon and prawn ceviche and the nachos. The ceviche was really nice. It was quite light and refreshing, and had like a lime zest to it. Oh, excuse me, hiccups to it. It was a really nice way to start a meal, especially as I knew it was going to be a bigger meal. Okay, the nachos. Nachos had a really nice flavour to them. You could add burnt chicken to it. Burnt chicken to it if you wanted for an extra £1. We didn't do that, but yeah, the flavour was really nice. But it was quite a lot of sauce, so it was a bit wet, kind of nachos at the bottom. For the mains, we had a fillet steak on a salt rock, which came with prawns as well, and then it came with Cajun fries. It was really nice because you could cook the steak to your liking. It was, you can see from the video, it was a chunk of steak, so we kind of sliced it through and cooked it to our liking, and that was really nice. Prawns were okay. They had a Cajun kind of spice to them, which was a bit kind of overpowering. Not really to my taste, but the dips that came with it were really tasty, and it came on like a bit of prawn. It was prawns. The prawns came in a bit of onions and peppers, but the steak was top notch, really nice cut and really, really tasty. We also got the asada sharer platter. Now that could have definitely been enough for both of us on its own. It was a giant platter which had a piranha steak. Not piranha steak, it was a steak, but the spices on it were like kind of Creole Cajun-y kind of spices. Then we had some beef short rib. It had some garlic buttermilk fried chicken tenders. There was also Oh, we had crispy pork belly on ours as well, although that wasn't on the menu. They just added it in. And then the last thing there was chorizo sausage as well, and that came with fries and some salsa and things like that as well. The short rib was amazing. It was only just beaten out by the fillet steak, but the short rib was so tender it just kind of fell off the bone. The sausage was great as well, and Kate loved the chicken tenders. They were her favourite thing in the meal. Really good chicken tenders. The crispy pork belly was delicious. I think it was actually a starter you could have, so I definitely recommend that as a starter. The steak was really tasty too. All absolutely delicious. Would have been more than enough on its own. And then for the dessert, again, we decided to have a sharing thing, the fondue. But I also had the roasted pineapple with a little mango cake and sorbet. That was amazing. That would have been a really good way to end the meal, on a nice light, fruity kind of note. The sorbet was really refreshing. The pineapple was really, again, just like roasted pineapple, was really, really delicious. So would definitely recommend you get that. But the fondue share was really good as well. The chocolate was nice. It wasn't too thick or too watery. The fondue was just about right. The marshmallows were gooey, but not like, messy or falling apart. The churros were really good. They were crispy but fluffy and still hot. Sometimes they get chewy if they're left. They weren't like that at all. They looked like, they tasted like they'd been done fresh. The banana cake was a bit meh. It was a bit dry, a bit of a letdown, but the rest of it was absolutely amazing, and the service was really good in there as well. So yeah, if you get the opportunity, definitely would recommend the Beach House, 100%. Or if you watch any of my other vlogs, highly recommend. And then after that, we popped up to the Crow's Nest, had a drink in the Crow's Nest. Watch the kind of waves go by. There's a little bit more movement in the boat, only slightly, just like a very slow kind of rock side to side. You can see a couple of white caps, but just sailing by with the scenery going past, it was absolutely beautiful. Just a lovely relaxing way to sit up there. It was quite busy up there, but we were lucky. As we walked in, some people were leaving their seats, and people regularly left there, so if you wanted a seat, you'd be able to get one fairly quickly. There was a man playing piano up there, and he was amazing. A really nice background music to listen to, so that was fun. And then after that, we went down to see, I forgot her name, Maddie Wright, I think it was. She is a singer-songwriter who did an acoustic set in the 710 Club. I'll pop in a couple of videos now.
My name is Maddie Wright. I sing and write songs every now and then.
As you can hear, she was brilliant. Lovely voice. Really enjoyed listening to that. Had a cherry Negroni in there. That packed a punch. Had a chocolate twirl, which you could use as a straw to drink it. It was really nice. And then that's it. And then we're calling it a night. It's just about 11:15 now. So it's time to go to bed. Oh, I forgot, we did also walk through the silent disco as well, which you would have seen a video of as well. That was really good fun. I love listening to the silent disco. Everyone really gets into it. It's absolutely brilliant. So yeah. So anyway, it's night time now. Tomorrow is our last port day, Alesund. It might rain all day, so we're going to see what we're going to get up to. But thanks very much for watching. As I say, I've said every day now. This might just roll into one. It might be split up into a couple. Who knows how long these are going to be. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And if it's all one, here is tomorrow. And if it's not all one, thanks very much for watching. Please watch again next time. Please like and subscribe and see any future content. And happy travels.